Answer the question. It's not ours. Answer it. What are you going to do with this child?
Okay, Chair Gregori wants to address the challenge.
I would like to say it's very hard to answer questions while people are screaming at you. And I did not hear the question because so many people were yelling. Hey, I'm not asking people to feel sorry for me. I'm not asking for that response. I have children as well, and I want you to know that in every conversation that we've had in every neighborhood, people say the same exact thing, and no child to date has been harmed. I think the reason that want to move people inside is so that they're not outside. So they're not rattling people's doors in the middle of the night or rummaging through your cars. These are folks who need to be inside with supervision, with people helping them get clean and started with the mental health services that they need. I mean, if the people that are going to come in are the people that want to come in, and that is the point. Is that right now there are hundreds of people who are sleeping each night in this neighborhood on the street. They want to come inside, they want to get services, and they don't have that option. That is what we are trying to offer. But I think it's better. I would rather, in my neighborhood, I'm sorry that you've had these experiences, this is my neighborhood, Selwood Moreland neighborhood. I would rather that people are inside at night sleeping so that they can take part in the services that are provided. They can take part in the drug and alcohol
no
services
shelters
and
down
mental
there.
health services and get reconnected into their community so that they can get jobs.
Selmore neighborhood.
These are all part, and it's worked.
Or Moreland.
There are many, many people who have gone through this system and have recovered. We heard from a fellow today who is alive today because of the services that he received at Central City Concern. He works at the Oregon Food Bank. He has a 40-hour-a-week job. He's paying his bills. There are many stories just like that. We just have to give people a chance.
This gentleman has the floor right now.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ernesto Fonseca. I am the CEO of Hacienda CDC. We own the Portland Mercado as well. Thank you very much. I live in the Hollywood district, so you guys know, which is right around 33rd and Broadway. I also have two children, one 10-year-old boy and one 12-year-old girl. I have a wife, of course. Well, not of course, but you know. It's good package sometimes. A couple of weeks ago, I just want to share with you a little story. A couple of weeks ago, a homeless man at the Max station in Hollywood district told my wife, do you have $1? She said, no. Then he said, you have a beautiful face. She said, thank you. And then he said, you have a beautiful ass. And all of those things, So it was in a really pretty situation, that she was in. She started walking away, from that thing, from that situation with the homeless man. None of that is pretty to any of us. I work here at the Portland Mercado. I work in Northeast, I work in downtown, and I work in Northeast around Cully and Killingsworth. None of this is pretty for any of us, but something has to give. The efforts that the county as well as the city are putting together are essential for us to be able to provide some housing, some relief to some of these individuals and provide some relief to some of us as residents as well as business owners. Most of the people that suffer from this are individuals, obviously homeowners, but also, small business owners. We at the Portland Mercado receive frequently and over again, people homeless sleeping in our porches, behind our garage, and so on and so forth. Something has to give. Everything I have heard today is complaints that this is not the right location, but I haven't heard one single time what is the right location. Pushing people away for the sake of pushing them away is not the right thing. No, hold on. Everybody, there is no family that is perfect on this thing. I have a brother that went through addiction.
Hey, guess who just showed up?
And went through with him,
that black lady?
to get out of it. Not
That's
everybody
Harding
has
lady.
that opportunity.
She's the one that
All I'm asking is
yeah,
for you
Joan
guys to
Harding.
think about
She's the one that got
solutions and
the
not
chief
just
in her
bring the
position.
issue to the city of the county, but also bring a solution, a proposal, something has to be.
downtown and on the east side. And I have been a professional marketing and fundraising consultant for over 20 years, and my client list includes the Blanchet House, Clackamas Service Center, St. Vincent de Paul. My question to you, particularly Mayor Wheeler, is why is the city taking the lead in this battle when we have one of the most amazing network of faith-based and nonprofit organizations that are better ingrained in that homeless community? They have a higher rate, success rate of getting people off the streets. And the Blanchet House is a wonderful example. For 70 years, they have served 1,000 free meals a day. They can house up to 60 men in recovery, and they have a beautiful program that's built on respect. They do that with zero public dollars. So why isn't the city funding those organizations instead of duplicating or attempting to duplicate the services that they're already offering?
They're not.
My suspicion is several of us might want to speak on this particular point. Mark is chomping at the bit here. The answer is we are not duplicating. We are working with the faith-based community. And I'll tell just a quick personal story. I don't know that you want to make this about me. But I actually volunteered for 5 years as a volunteer overnight shelter host in my neighborhood.
I'm gonna get some water, I'll be right back.
Family shelter, which was in fact sponsored by faith-based organizations, including the one I happen to belong to. That's how I got involved in the first place. And the emergency shelter system, which we have just stood up for the coming winter, we've actually had severe weather shelters already open 3 nights this year, last week. We have that full turnout.
Oops.
Excuse me. Winter, cannot get 60 people who are desperately freezing outside to agree to be clean and sober to come in that facility and participate. And the local agriculture is an enabling move that essentially empowers that behavior.
Again, I represent one of those service agencies, Transition Projects, and let me just say, Blanchet House does a wonderful job. We are blessed as a city to have a cohort of agencies, faith-based and non-faith-based alike, who are committed to helping the populations we're talking about. We're lucky in that regard. Transition Projects, I mentioned earlier, operates 8 shelters. About half of them have a clean or